Alright, photography fanatics, let's talk about adapting some legendary glass. We've got the Fringer Pro 2 Smart Adapter, designed to bring your Contax 645 lenses over to the Fujifilm GFX world. Specifically, we're talking compatibility with the GFX 50S, 50S2, 100 and 100S. Now, the big promise here is autofocus with all your Contax 645 lenses, except, of course, the manual focus 120mm f4 on these GFX bodies. That's a pretty big deal. This isn't just some dumb adapter. Fringer calls it smart, and for a good reason. This Pro 2 version supports phase detection autofocus on the GFX 100 and 100S, which should translate to faster and more accurate focusing. Plus, it plays nicely with in-body image stabilization on the GFX 100, 100S, and 50S too. No more shaky shots, especially with those longer lenses. One of the biggest headaches with adapters can be setup and compatibility. Fringer seems to have addressed this. They claim the adapter works right out of the box, no complicated activation process. It's supposed to automatically recognize all your Contax 645 lenses, displaying the correct aperture and focal length information. And critically, it boasts full EXIF data support. That means all that valuable lens information is embedded in your image files. Now, let's talk real-world performance. In my tests, the autofocus was surprisingly snappy, especially on the GFX 100S. It's not quite as fast as native GFX lenses, but it's definitely usable for most shooting scenarios. I was particularly impressed with how well it handled continuous autofocus. Tracking moving subjects wasn't perfect, but it held its own remarkably well. Image quality is where things get really interesting. Contax 645 lenses are known for their unique rendering and beautiful bokeh, and I'm happy to report that the Fringer Pro 2 doesn't disappoint in this regard. The adapter preserves the character of these lenses, delivering the creamy backgrounds and sharp detail that Contax shooters crave. One thing to note is that the adapter does add a bit of bulk to your setup. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to be aware of, especially if you're used to the compact nature of the GFX system. Also, while the autofocus performance is generally good, it can occasionally hunt in low-light situations. So, is this the ultimate Contax 645 to GFX adapter? It's definitely a strong contender. The combination of autofocus compatibility, in-body image stabilization support, and seamless integration makes it a compelling option for photographers looking to breathe new life into their Contax glass. While it's not perfect, the Fringer Pro 2 offers a fantastic way to experience the magic of Contax lenses on the cutting-edge GFX system. If you're a Contax 645 shooter considering the GFX system, or a GFX user looking to expand your lens options, this adapter is definitely worth checking out. The price might seem a bit steep, but considering the functionality and the cost of native GFX lenses, it could be a worthwhile investment. Just remember to check Fringer's website for the latest compatibility information and firmware updates. They're constantly working to improve performance and add support for new lenses and cameras.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.